I think investors have already been nervous about slowing economic growth. China's been weak, Europe's been weak, and then oil historically in that environment is a signal of, a recession. So I think investors have been trying to figure out how much of this is a supply issue and how much is demand. And in the meantime, I think investors have been wanting to get out of anything related to oil.
You're watching oil, but you know what? Everyone should understand, there's not this sense of panic. There's not this sense of, oh my God, this is the end at all. There's pressure on the market for sure. Oil is absolutely the story. The Fed next week is going to be the story. Europe is the story. It's all these kind of, conflicting stories that are going around the world that are just giving everyone an opportunity to jump on board now that, the oil has really prompted it. And then all the other stuff is going to pile on. It feels like the S&P wants to test the 50-day moving average. In fact, it probably should. It's going to shake it out. The 50-day moving average on the S&P would be 1999.
Okay.
It's got to shake it out. Right? It's got to shake it out in order to, kind of get rid of the weak links and then allow the market to once again begin to build.
Well, that is the hope and expectation that we have. I think that there has been quite a lot of skepticism within markets generally about Abenomics overall. It's only about the first arrow of quantitative easing, and there's not much going on with respect to the third arrow. So I think the burden of proof lies now with Abe and his party to prove to the markets that there is going to be progress made. So hopefully if the elections do pan out as the polls are suggesting currently, he does have a solid mandate of support, then he can start to get back onto his legislative agenda focused on economic policies.